I don't need to know. He's the one who needs to know.
Well, you could look too, because I have my own callouts too now.
Well, I have a standard one I share with people.
Yeah, but the standard one is pretty shit.
Oh no, my customized standard one for my clan.
So anyways, first of all, this is if you guys go on my stream,
Mm.
this I'm also using this side here. This is the north side. Like if I were to when I start training a team that I play with, I'm gonna go over this and brief them. But basically, you know, uh, this side is east. This side is west. This side. Uh, okay, pressing the wrong button. North. South. Okay, maybe not the most amazing compass. Fuck it. What the fuck? It's not putting it where I wanted to put it. Anyways, so that's obviously you get the point. This is north. This direction's north,
Yeah,
west,
makes sense.
east,
Yeah.
south. Okay, so if we're on the bridge and I say northeast, that means this is northeast.
Okay.
Um, I can brief you guys. Just this is northwest. You can also use, standard military terms. 2 o'clock from north side, and that means this too.
Yeah.
I mean, Lobby, you could give him a tour in the fucking
Yeah, but you can look too,
game.
cause this is actually a very like I'm really good at this shit because I used to do this a lot for every single game that I played, and this is actual real life strategy stuff. I like the coffee stain here that they added. But anyways, so this one I call Silo 1. Silo 1. And I call this Silo 2. I call this Silo 3. And then if you see anyone, you can say east of Silo 1 when they're over like here. Or, in the general area. That's nice. And then east of Silo 2. This is of course middle. And this
Yeah,
is
makes sense. Yeah, that was
general
actually my
area.
question. So it's like east side of the silo room.
Exactly. Basically, you can say Silo 1, 2, or 3, or east of Silo 1, east of Silo 2, east of Silo 3. These are like the spots that people would usually run around in, right here. And then also, uh, you see these rafters here? I call them 1986 rafters.
Oh, the whole area is called 1986.
Yeah, but the rafters here in the
Not a lot of people go on there anymore.
I go there all the time, so rip.
Why? So you can get sniped by somebody on the PvE side?
No, I don't get sniped. There's
I mean,
also
I tested it. There's a way to snipe anybody in the middle if you're on the rafters without them seeing you.
yeah, but not a lot of people do that, and even if I were to like get sniped at, you wouldn't be able to kill me instantly because I usually stand next to a pole.
Just shoot
That
one of the
is
leg black, you can't go anywhere. That's what happened when we had a little battle royale, and I'm testing things. So he's standing on 86 rafters and shot him. I shot him through PVE side, and shot his leg, and he
Depends on
just
the
died.
angle. Usually it shouldn't be possible to straight up shoot at legs.
Well, up there generally is not a good place to be. For the current patch, of course. But later it might change.
Anyway, so I want to call this platform, and I'll call this the shit house.
The shit house.
What do you
Barrel tunnel.
shit house? Yeah, I was actually about to ask about that one. Shit house.
Yeah, and then this one offline exit, of course. This is called offline ramp number 1, offline ramp 1, offline ramp 2.
Misclicked.
Pretty easy. Offline ramp 1, offline ramp 2. One always
And it's
being
bunker
the
ramp, I
stuff
guess?
in the basically the 1 and 2 1 2 3 system. It goes off of like basically the thing farthest to the north will always start with 1. So it's kind of easy to like correlate that in your head. The office you said? What were you saying?
I guess there's bunker ramp too.
Uh, the bunker ramp. Yes, that's the. I call that 1986 tunnel so far, and that has been working pretty well. 1986 in the tunnel
Yeah.
usually works really good. But
I mean, like,
let's see.
where you said, where like your pointer is at right now, like a lot of people, like scavs come out of the tunnel right now, and also, yeah, there's actually a number on the silos, so you can just call the number out. People will know.
What do you call that other locked room over in the engine room?
It's the
Locked bunker.
control room actually, the proper term. It's the
I
control
call it.
room for the engine.
I call it the locked bunker.
Not a lot of people go there in the first place.
People sit on top of it sometimes.
Yeah, basically, I call this locked bunker.
I mean, mainly the area most people go to is third floor, pretty much, and you know, just tunnels and third floor. That's all.
And I'm gonna call this tanker number 1, and then tanker number 2.
From left to right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Tanker 1, tanker 2. Pretty easy. Tanker 1 is left, tanker 2 is right. Left tanker, right tanker also works.
But depending on your POV, but
No, because you need to have the schematics in your head when you're thinking about it.
well, like
The smaller
most
room at
veterans
forklift.
don't use the fucking schematics anymore. And there's no standardized call out yet. It's different from people to people, clan to clan.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. What do you call the small room at forklift? Like below forklift, the small room?
Breach room.
No, not the breach room. That makes sense. The other one next to breach room.
Which one do you mean?
You mean in the back?
When you have the forklift, and then you go down there over to the breach room.
What room are you talking about?
The one that's connected to the forklift, to all the forklifts. Yeah, that one.
This is
That
the
big-
spawn. You mean the one that you spawn inside?
No, you
The
spawn
one-
down. You spawn below that room.
Yeah, you spawn. Yeah, you spawn below that room. That's the breach room, right? But what's
Yeah,
above
that is
that?
the AKA the shit box or the shithole because you
Yeah.
cannot get out that easy. And then no, there's nothing on this area because the door is unopenable currently. And for the other side, you can open one. You can go into one. You cannot go into the other one. So yeah, it's not openable. There's no room here.
Alright, this is called the glass tunnel.
Yeah.
The glass tunnel, and then we got the forklift spawn. And
That is
then
pretty standard.
this area right here. This staircase could be called forklift stairs. And then these rafters are basically just forklift rafters. Not sure what I'm supposed to call this thing. I've never seen much people on it.
Well, yeah, it's not a good spot. Sometime we walk
Let's see.
there. That area is not enterable, by the way.
Yeah. Bridge, of course. Sky bridge, bridge.
Sky Bridge, office, double door office, aka office, breach room.
No, I call these the first one locked room. Locked
It's
room,
locked. Yeah,
breach
And the-
room,
breach room. Then third one is office.
and then the third one I call the office. And then these stairs I call tequila stairs, like the map, because everyone knows that. And then PvE stairs. But the tequila stairs are also called vending machine stairs.
Or some people call it the free exit stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call it
I
exit
mean-
stairs. Yeah, on an office sometimes.
Yeah,
Like,
well, that's pretty much it. But yeah, if you guys custom yourself with north, west, south, and east, seeing as the map is
question
like
I have
this.
is like a little south from the forklift room. That small, that other, that one is connected to the forklift room. Can you go over to the forklift room?
Yeah, I mean, you mean this area right here, I think. Not sure.
Yes. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that could be um well, if we call this forklift, if we call forklift spawn, this is forklift spawn, and then we can call this forklift hallway, and then we could call this forklift
General
room.
area is, like regarded as the fucking forklift room because it's all interconnected.
And then we call this forklift room, and then we call this forklift room room 2, and then
Yeah,
this
room
one
two. Forklift room two.
forklift
Well,
room 3, and forklift room 4, or we can just do
It cannot
forklift
be
spawn
entered. It
room 1
cannot
or
be
2.
entered. The two back room cannot be entered. So there's no need to name them.
What? You can enter this room.
You cannot enter the two all the way in the back, dude.
Yeah, this one you can enter though.
Yeah, one of them can be.
I never actually